and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I got some really nice goodies from our lovely Jane, Big Mama 65, and I just have to play with them. So I'm going to actually create a book cover. And what's inspired me is this gorgeous chipboard. So it is cogs and stuff. So I've got this book that I got from The Works. And all I'm going to do is we're just going to separate the back and the front pieces. So I'm just sort of pulling these bits out like so. Okay, and then I want to take the back piece and the front piece off, and then I'm just going to pop the sketchbook off to one side. We don't need that now until we are done. So the first thing I'm going to do is move the back piece, but we're just going to get, I've got a piece of grey board here, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up along there like so. I'm just going to grab a pen, make sure that is all nicely lined up and is straight. Okay, like so. And then I'm just going to draw a line, and then I'm just going to draw some circles just where these holes are. And then what that's going to do, that's going to allow us to do the front cover, but a little bit more sturdier than what we already have. So let me grab my trimmer. And then the other thing that I'm wanting, which I can't quite see, is my hole punch. So it might be in my drawer. I'll have a look in a moment. So we're just going to cut this down. So like that. And then let's have a look. Where would I put it? My room, I'm not even joking guys, my room is desperate to be cleared and sorted, so I think I'm going to do that over the weekend. No, nothing in there. So just checking. These are like little new drawers, so I did put some bits in here. Yeah, not in there either. No. Okay, right, I think I'm going to have to sort of go off camera and see if I can find them. Yeah, they're here somewhere, they have to be, because anyway, I'll go off camera. I'm going to go and find my hole punch once I found it. I'll be back. Okay, I found it. It was actually right in front of my face, but never mind. So where all these circles are, I am just going to come in with my hole punch, and we're going to punch our holes. And that just means that this will fit onto our back onto our book. So, and it's easy to do it right at the beginning as well, because once we start adding mediums and colours and other little bits and pieces, it'll become a little bit harder. So just a few more left. Last one. Okay, there we go. Now in here I'm going to take these out, because I'm actually going to use these all these little circles and use them as texture on our piece. So we're going to start off, we're going to open this up and we're going to grab these bits out. I'm wondering whether to do like 2 at a time. I'm going to do another book as well. Right, let's open this up. Let's take everything out. I want all these little bits as well, because these are all look amazing as a texture. So the first thing I want to do is decide, well, they're both the same, so we're just going to get one piece out. So as this one is falling out, we'll use this piece. Okay, now all of this extra chipboard, like that it's surrounded in, don't get rid of that. But this is perfect for for dimension, when you're making cards, for texture, yeah, just for everything. So I'm going to take all of that out. Okay, just going to, let's remove all the little bits. Actually, I'm not sure. I might end up using both of them on this. Let's see where we go. Okay. So getting rid of all these little bits. Like I said, I'm not going to get rid of these because we can in fact use them. So I think if we can use them, I think we should definitely use them. Just one more there. Okay, so there's that bit, right? These bits I am going to just put aside because I'll use these bits either for creating dimension or texture in another piece, but I think we've got plenty to sort of be working with these bits. So I'm just going to pop those bits up there, and then I'm just going to take out all of these bits on this one as well, and then they're both sort of ready to go then. Okay. But yeah, I think this is just going to look fab, hopefully anyway. Now, I don't know whether to do black gesso and go with my usual sort of steampunk style, or whether, because if you're new to the channel, it's been quite a while actually since I did. Oh, I like that on there. Let's write. Okay, first of all, we need our gel medium out. So gel medium is your glue, but it's a really good glue, so it'll adhere everything brilliantly. I need a paintbrush so that we can use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down. So just on the back, I'm just going to pop on the, I mean, we can, because this is wooden elements, which I might do because I've got very little left. Because this is wooden elements, what we can do is just use our normal glue. So it would be fine. But when it comes to like metal embellishments and other bits and pieces like that, that's when really you need to use that gel medium. So I'm going to stick this down, and I'm not worried that it's going over, because what we are going to do is we're actually going to just cut them down, so it's not like a huge issue that being there. So I'm just getting, well, the extra gel medium that's sort of coming out, I'm just sort of rubbing it into our piece, just like so. We do need to add a little bit under there. I say a little bit and then I put absolutely loads on. So I'm just trying to get the gel where it's needed most. So definitely on those bits. Sorry about Lady. She's in one today. It's quite early morning actually. But yeah, she's in one. She's wanting attention, I think. So I have no idea. A bird's probably gone past. Because, yeah, that's what she seems to be barking at recently. So just making sure all of my edges are down. So that is them. What I'm going to do, because Lady is being Lady and being annoying, is all I'm going to be doing is gluing these little bits on. So I'm going to be building up my texture. But I am actually just going to use, let me just put that in my water. I am actually going to use my regular Nouveau glue, because it is all wooden bits. She says, yeah, it is all wooden bits, so I think that if I use my normal glue for this, it's like Jane did very kindly also send me some metal embellishments, which I really want to include onto this. So these are the metal embellishments. So that is what I am going to be using for using my gel medium for, so that it sticks fine. So what I'm going to do now is, like I say, I'm going to pop you on a speed up while I put all of these bits on here and the metal embellishments. I'll paint it whichever gesso I'm deciding to paint it, and then once I've done that, we'll be back and we'll start colouring it together. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit, and I will be back in a moment. back, I have this. It is all lovely and dry. I actually popped it outside because it's a nice warm day so that it would dry quicker. Because if you can get them to dry naturally, it is a lot better. So we do have that. Now, I've picked out quite a few random bits from my stash. This one I picked out because it's actually got glitter in it. It's gorgeous, but it's called Gleaming Canary. Now, I don't know if you can get these anymore. This is Crafter's Choice. I did get this from the range, but they've just stopped selling them. So I thought I'll use that one. This one, I've only got a tiny bit left, but it's the pale mauve. So we're using that. I've got the fir tree in the green. This is an artist one. I'm just going to tip him upside down. This I love, and I will eventually get all the different colours. This is liquid acrylic by Finnabair, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's purple. I got this in a craft box, and a very tiny amount goes a very long way. Got this turquoise acrylic paint. This is a metallic, and I think it'll look absolutely gorgeous. It's by 13 Arts. This is all I've got left actually from my stash of. This is a gorgeous blue, so this is a turquoise from 13 Arts and from Craftbox, so I have managed to use most of them. Now I think I've got 2 of these. No, I don't. So this one's a vintage red caffeine paint. This one is a bronze metallic. So we've got those. And then I've got this one, which is a matte mahogany. This is actually a white with silver glitter. This is an old silver paint. And then this one, now I don't know if this is what, yeah, oh, it's still wet. This is actually a paint I made up last time that I did mixed media, and there was quite a bit left. So we're going to use that as well. So it's just bronze. And then if I can get the lids off these, because the last time I tried, I couldn't do it, and I haven't got, nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope, I can't do that one either. So we won't be using these. These are gorgeous as well. These are actually sparkle paints, so they're full of mica, and they're just so beautiful, but I just can't get the lids off, so we won't be using those. And then I have picked out a couple of souffles. So I've picked out the rose quartz and the emerald constellation one. So that's what we're going to use, and we're going to build up our colour. So I'm actually going to start off, with the green, because I'm not sure it's quite the right shade for what I'm going for, but you know, and this is the beauty of it. But I'm going to mix it with some of this canary with some, she says, making it so that there's loads there, but I just want it to be just a little bit lighter. This is more than I'm going to need for this, trust me, a lot more than what I'm going to need, but that is fine. I don't know if I've got any spare tubs actually to pop this in, so I'm not going to use this brush because there's way too much on the brush. We can actually, if I just use my cloth and wipe that excess off, then we can use it. But we are going to dry brush, so I'm just going to put some on the end and work that into the end of my brush, and then just with sort of a flicking motion, very lightly start going across our piece. Actually, that green is lovely. And the aim with dry brushing is little but lots and lots of layers. So you don't want to just go heavy-handed and straight in there. You want the smallest amount on your brush, and then you just very gently going across the areas, because we're just picking up all of that gorgeous detail of what we are creating. So you want the colour to sort of pick up the texture, and it is all about your layers. It is literally just grabbing the sort of your brush very gently, and then just very gently going across, so you're not putting any force into this. So you're just using the tip of your brush, and you're just going to keep going across. Now you're going to build it up with different colors, different things, you know, different layers and stuff, and it is just a matter of where you want it heavier, you just put extra layers on. And I am going to go probably not too heavy, but I do want everything to really pick up. But I am going to go in with quite a few different colours, and I'll concentrate my colours in different areas. So what I tend to do is I use all my colours first, and I go over. So like with this, I'm using my green at the minute, so we're going over everything with the green. I will then come in probably with the purple, and then I'll come in with my metallics. So once I've gone, I just want those down there, and then once I've done all of them, I'll then look at my piece and work out where I want to concentrate some of the areas, where I want to concentrate like certain colours on a different thing. So the chances are around the cogs, that's where I'm going to concentrate most of my copper and metallics. The colour is probably going to be more concentrated on the open space bits. So I mean, that was a little bit too heavy-handed, but that's fine. So as you can see, I did quite a few layers there with that green, but I mean, look at that texture that we've just brought out just with that one colour. How gorgeous is that? I'm actually gonna, I was gonna do purple, but we're gonna do the turquoise colour first. So again, very little on my brush. I'm not changing brushes either. You don't need to. It just all adds, and as you can see, by adding each different colour, you're getting something a bit different. And I will go all over it, and we probably will lose a lot of that green, but this is the beauty. Again, you're doing this in stages, so you're working each colour at a time, and you're working out what sort of colours you want where. Oh, this is all making sense. But I mean, doesn't that look gorgeous with those two colours? I mean, that just looks amazing. It's not really, I don't think it's showing up as well as what it could be on, yeah, on the camera, but I do love that. I love how that green, and the reason why I use green is because green's like a patina. I used to have a perfect green, but I can't find. I'm going to have to go searching for another perfect green. And then turquoise as well is another colour that is used for patina. So, oh, how gorgeous is that looking? Then, I always, for some reason, I love adding in purple. So, again, just not changing my brush, but putting a tiny bit on the brush. And then we then come in with the purple and we start adding that. So these are my main matte colours, we'll say. So they're not metallics, they're just you know, normal sort of colours. And then that's when we're going to come in with the metallics. But you don't have to come in with the metallics. You know, this is a personal choice. This is just what I'm wanting to do for this particular piece. And I'm making sure to go over everything and getting those colours in. And you can see with the purple's really knocked it back from the bright turquoise colour. So yeah, so each colour does different things, and the best way to sort of work out what you like is just to go for it. At the end of the day, if it turned out that I didn't like this, I could just get my black paint and paint it again and start from scratch. So there is ways in which you can, yeah, sort of put it right if you're thinking it's not the right way. Now, this is a colour that I made up myself. I can't remember what it was. It's from quite a while ago, but it is like a metallic bronzy brown colour. So now this is where I think it comes alive, adding that metallic. I just think it looks gorgeous. I mean, how lovely is that? So again, just going over everywhere. And this is going to be, I'm going to be putting quite a few different layers on for all the different colours, because I will come back around and use the colours again. So this isn't the final piece. I'm not just going to do the one layer. What I tend to do is do all my different colours first, see how it looks, and then like I was saying before, that I'll then concentrate my colours in the different areas of where I personally think that they go. But I do think there's something about the metallic that just brings a piece to life when, especially when you're using black gesso. Black gesso is one of my favourites to use. I just love it. Okay, so continuing. And how gorgeous is that looking? So again, I'm just using, I'm using the lid actually, so I don't waste any. But like I say, you need very, very little. What I'm going to do, because it's just going to be very repetitive now, so I am going to bring in some of this, if we can open it. This is the metallic in the turquoise colour. It does need mixing up though. Actually, let's just use the end of that, so give it a good mix. Okay. So I'm going to add some of this one to it, and then I think I might also add some of the old silver. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some onto my desk like so, and then just wipe that off. So let's do that. Oh, that's gorgeous. So you can sort of see all the different layers are adding different things to our piece, which I just think is fab. But I do think that the metallics is the thing that sort of seems to, and this one you literally need to add like the tiniest amount. But it's like I said, mixed media is one of them where it's about getting to know your products. So trying different things, trying, you know, I've had these products now for a good few years. I am at the end of them, which is a bit of a shame because I can no longer get them. But I know how my products sort of work and how they are together. So, you know, and you're not going to know that unless you start, unless you actually start by playing with them and experimenting. So just give this a really good mix. So this is old silver. I don't think I want to add gold into this, and you're probably thinking how many colours, but trust me, all these colours really, really work, and this needs a really good mix. I haven't used this one actually in forever, so I normally have little sticks out for this. But yeah, make sure that you guys, that your products are well mixed. So I'm just going to pop a little bit out onto my desk. Okay, and then it just means that we can, I'm just going to get some more of the blue because that blue is drying. You can tell this is at the end of its life because it's just about dried up. Right, okay, so I'm going to put you on speed up. And you're going to just see me create like going, but I reckon another couple of layers of the colours, and I'm just going to build it up, so it'll be really quick for you guys, but you can skip this part if you want to and just come to the end, to the finishing touches, but yeah. I'm just going to continue building up my layers by dry brushing and bringing in all these different colours that we have, and then yeah, once I've finished my colouring in, I will be back. So I hope you enjoyed this bit. Right, okay, so I am back. That is just looking absolutely gorgeous. Can you see? Oh, doesn't it just look amazing? Now, I am now going to come in, and I'm hoping this works, but I'm coming in with some white gesso. And we're going to do a bit of white gesso dry brushing. So I'm just going to get some on my brush and in my lid. Now, with the gesso, because it is water-based, it will pick up some of this paint. So, but watch it transform as we do it. I just love, and I just want that gesso just to pick up some of that detail. And just sort of, it's like giving it highlights really. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Isn't that just stunning? So we've got all that colour underneath, and then you just giving it a dry brush with some white, it just transforms it again and helps sort of lift it and give loads of different tones and of colour to it. Now, this is optional. You don't have to do what I'm doing right now. It really is up to you whether or not you add the white. This is just, it's one of the things I just love. And again, it's just bringing in those layers. So you can see up in this corner, it's starting to go that gorgeous green colour, which I just think's lovely. So I'm just going to add a little bit more white to it. And then, yeah, I don't think I'm going to add much more to this. I think we are just about done, but I just think it has turned out very beautiful. And it is, again, it's all about those layers. It was a bit too heavy-handed there, but that's fine. Yeah, it's just about bringing in those layers. But because the white gesso is taking on the colour, it's not super bright white in your face. But look at that. Oh, I think it's gorgeous. I do think it's gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start and add some, I want to add in some souffle. I want to paint the back of this, and I think that I'm going to paint it this purple. Oh, so I'm going to use the last of it to paint the back. And I think I'm going to bring in some other colours as well, because I just think it's going to just add to the piece. Normally I put paper on, but I think we're going to paint it today. So I'm just going to make sure I don't put too much on around those holes, because we don't want it to go through the other side. Now, we may not have enough of this colour, which is fine, because I'm thinking... Oh, yeah. What I'm thinking is I can bring in some of that turquoise, because that turquoise is just about out as well. So let's bring it in and then mix this up. I mean, this turquoise is like really thick and dry, but it still works. So I'm just going to bring that in. Like so, just making sure we get a nice sort of even blend between them. And you'll notice I'm not changing my brush. I don't really feel like we need to. So just, and I'm doing it in circular motions as well. Now, what you can do is you can bring in a little bit of water, which will also help. Especially if your paint has gone super thick, like mine has, so it will definitely help. I'm hoping, yes, I was hoping we'd get a little bit more out, because I love this purple, and this is the last of it. So yeah, okay, so I'm just going to go all the way around, and like I say, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to put a little bit more water on my brush, just to make that a smoother blend, like so. But how much nicer does that look on the back? I mean, doesn't that look really, really pretty? And it just helps sort of coincide as well with what we're doing. So that is that. I like that. I think that looks lovely. And then that's the other side. Oh, should we add, do you know what I think I might do? Is add some of this gorgeous green in as well. Just in, because it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just doing a sort of paint effect, aren't we? But when I turned it over and saw the green, the metallic green, yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm liking that. I'm just going to drag that up and down, just so that, there. We just got that little metallic. And then we can go around and patina that up, or darken that up with some ink at the end. So yeah, there is ways and means of doing things. So I'm just going to pop that in my water. Okay, I think I'm going to have to say goodbye to that one because I can't get anything else out. Right, okay, let's just wipe this down. Now I just need to work out how I want to finish this off. Do I want a focal point? Do I want, yeah, there's sort of so many questions actually of what I want to do and I don't know. Oh, I know that what I'm thinking. Mr. Owl. Oh, yeah. A law, I think. I don't know. Let's have a look, because he is just sat there. I love this owl. This is like one of my favourite embellishments ever. I got way more than what I needed printed just so that I could have loads for myself. Okay, so I'm just cutting him out. So he's actually called Glim Feather, who was named by the lovely Naomi from Australia. So she won the competition, so that's his little name. Oh, look at that. I mean, doesn't he just sit perfectly? I don't know whereabouts I want him, but I think that's where it's calling me. But see, I don't know if the recipient of this likes owls. That is the downside to that. I'll tell you what I do have. I do have sort of like some wood chip pieces or MDF. This is actually MDF, no, not like that. Let me have a look. No. Sorry, I'm just sort of grabbing stuff from behind me just to see what there is. I like the key. The key might be nice. Oh, I like the key. I do have this little handmade sign, which I think we could definitely add on somewhere. Maybe not on the front, might add that on the back. Oh, I don't know. Although, actually, I'm liking the heart. I'm really liking the heart. I think I'll colour the heart in though. Yeah, I love the heart. Now, what I tend to normally bring in, which I'm trying to avoid doing, I tend to normally bring in flowers as my embellishments. Oh, what about a white heart? Oh, that looks nice. That looks very nice. I'm just trying to work out if I want more than one. Oh, I do like that heart. I love that heart actually. Right, I think definitely the heart, and I think I'm just going to have to do my usual. Let's get the flower tray out because, yeah, I think we need to go with flowers. I do have some flowers that I have oh, they go perfect. So I actually handmade these ones, and I do have glitter on them. See if I've got any more that I could add. Yes. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to go with that because that looks like a wintry scene and looks beautiful. Let's see if I can get the other ones out. Now I'm going to need my glue gun for this, but I'm thinking something along those lines. Now I did, I've just done it with that one, so maybe not that. Got ones without glitter as well. Okay, right, let's get the glue gun heated up because I think I just need to start sticking. Otherwise I'm going to end up thinking, like, you know, really, I love that, like just overthinking everything, and I don't want to do that because sometimes what we do first actually makes all the difference. I do have some beautiful flowers though. Oh, gorgeous. But I do want to use that one as well. But I don't want to fill it up with the flowers because you're just taking away from, I'm thinking the white heart there as well. So just something so simple like that. I tell you what I do need to do. I think I'm going to have to. So I've just painted that. And but what I'm thinking is we do need to actually pop this onto another piece of chipboard, just because the chipboard I used isn't as thick. So I really didn't want to do it, but I'm going to have to. So I think we're going to glue that onto there and re-punch the holes like so, because I just want to make it a bit thicker, because when I'm looking at it, it's sort of sticking up, if that makes sense, and we don't want that to happen. Right, where's my glue? So let's just, I can't believe I did that. Oh well, sometimes guys this is what happens, but I want this to be perfect and I don't want it to, it didn't even occur to me. And sometimes this is the way we craft, you know, you do stuff and it doesn't occur to you certain things, but just putting those flowers on, I just think that it needs to be more, I'm having to do it like this because it hurts my thumbs otherwise. Okay, right, that'll do. And then what I'm going to do is also put some yeah, okay, I'm going to grab this and we're just going to get it and stick it down right the way around the edge. Oh, much better, that's so much more sturdy. And then I'm just going to keep it pressed down just for a few moments, because like I said, I want this to adhere. It just takes a few moments for that. So I'll have to think about what I'm going to do on the inside. I'm a bit gutted because I really like the inside. However, it's important to me that this is really strong. It would be fine, don't get me wrong, it would be fine with the, because I think it's like a 0.8 like grey board that I have used, so it's not like I wouldn't work. I think because I just want it to look nice on the book. If it was for myself I probably would have left it, but it's not. I am actually gifting this out, so yeah, that's sort of a bit annoying that happened. All I'm doing now is I'm just redoing these holes, which gives chance for that glue to sort of set. Like so. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Nothing is lifting up. It is a bit there, so let's hold that just for that to take. Oh, Much better. Right, I feel better now. I feel so much better. So I'm thinking this, although I'm wondering whether to have all glitter. Right, let's just start gluing, because if I don't, then I'm going to get really annoyed with myself and I'm going to just start faffing. Right, I am going to use this one. So again, just popping the glue on and sticking that in there. And then this one, let's just move these little bits. Just want to pull that up, and I want that to sort of go in there. Okay, so again, like so. And then that's just going to come out like, oh, like that. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I'll pull it out. Just a little bit more. There we go. Don't know whether to add another couple. You know, just little ones. So we might, yeah, do you know what? We're just going to do it. So that one there. And then that one, I think, actually, oh, I'm not sure now. Do I have another tiny little one? Yeah. So I'm going to have that tiny little one just up at the top. I'm just going to cut that, those stem things, whatever you want to call them, off. And that's just going to sit there, like so. Oh, I love that. How gorgeous is that looking? I'm going a bit mad now with the flowers. I need to stop. Come on, cut off. But I don't know whether or not to just add a last one there. Yeah, I'm going to, only because I just think it helps balance our piece out. Okay, and then I'm going to have this heart just there, and we're going to have a word on that heart, I think. Oh, do you know what else I've got? I don't think we'll go, but oh, if I can get them out, there's some little gold flowers here. No, don't go. Right, okay. Oh, here's Lucy coming down the stairs. Right, I'm thinking now, yeah, I want to stick that on, but I don't have a word to go with it. The other thing, so I'm just going to have a look in here. This is all like my resiny bits, to see if there's any sort of embellishments within here that maybe I would like to add on. I do like those balls. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Right. I do have these little flowers, which we could sort of add on. Just like this, maybe. Oh, they look nice. I don't know about that one though. How about that one? I'm not sure about that one, so let's get rid of that one, and then let's pop that one on. Maybe. I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to stick them down just because I don't know if it's something that I want to use. One bigger one. I think that needs, I don't think to use that. Maybe. Right, okay. Oh, do you know what? I do like it, so I think I might just do it. I think I'm just overthinking everything now. Right, last thing before I do stick them down though is I want a nice word. So let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? I might go with this one. Go with your heart. Yeah. So let's just cut that into two. But I do apologise, lady is snoring. So go with your heart. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I think that I'm really happy with how that looks. So that's what we're going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to, although I should be using my gel medium for this, so let's turn the glue gun off and let's get the gel medium out. The gel medium is a permanent, like it'll give it a permanent adhesion. If I use the, what do you call it? If I use my glue gun, it will stick it, but then, you know, a couple of months down the line, they will just fall off. So they're less likely to fall off with the gel. So that's why I'm going to go with the gel for these. It's a bit different with the flowers because the flowers are material, so they will stick perfectly fine. But for metal and acrylic embellishments or resin embellishments, then I highly recommend using gel medium for it, because yeah, it will give a permanent adhesion. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so I just need a little bit more. Okay, like so. So there's that. Okay, so now that I've done them, I'm just going to grab my regular glue. Let's put that flower back in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this a little bit of extra glue to it so that it sticks. Because I don't think it would stick very well for very long with just with the adhesive it's already got on the back. So yeah, right. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. I think that looks absolutely beautiful. Right, okay, last thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to bring in my papers. These are my background papers. I'm hoping I've got enough down here so that I don't have to move. I like that one. That's the one that I want. So we're going to coat at the inside. So I'm just going to do paper. So you've seen what I would do if I was to paint it, but I don't have that paint anymore. So I am just going to use some paper. So all I do, there's a couple of ways that you can do it. That's turned off, so I can move that now. So yeah, there's a couple of ways that you can glue this on. You can either use double-sided tape, you can use PVA glue, you can use anything. I'm just going to use, both my, okay, I'm just putting them away just so we've got some room. I am going to use some of this as well, but I want to get these on. So I think that side. So I'm just going to use my regular glue for this. And we're just going to make sure that we've got glue right the way around the edges, really close up to the edges. And that's important because you don't want your paper to lift. You don't have to do this at all. You don't have to decorate the inside covers or the back or any of that, which is the beauty of it. You can just, you know, leave it as is. But I just think, you know, it's one little extra step that we're doing that's just going to make this look really, really pretty. So yeah, so I'm just going to grab this and we're just going to line it up like so. Okay, and then just run it across and stick that down. Okay, so I'm just going to push on that, and then just using my longer scissors, we're just going to cut anything that is hanging over. So I've got a little bit hanging over at the top here, and all that's going to do is just keep it nice and neat for us. So that's our front. Okay, and then that is the back. I thought that was it's actually part of the design. That looks so cool. Right, and then I'm going to just go in and redo those holes So I'm going to go all the way down. And then I'm going to get the back cover, and I'm going to do exactly the same to the back cover. So we're going to cover the whole thing. But I'm going to do the front and the back. So one of them will have the pink in. Okay. Nearly there. Right. Okay, so there's that. So let's move that off to the side just to dry. And then I'm going to grab the back cover. And what I'm going to do is I just want to see how that would be. Yeah. Oh, I might have to go and get another one. Right. So I'm just going to glue this. I'm going to have to choose another paper. So again, making sure I've got right the way around the edges. It really is important to get as close to those edges as you possibly can, because it really will make all the difference. So I'm just going to glue that down. Okay. And then I'm going to just stick that right to the edge of our paper, like so, and then stick it down. Okay, like that. So that's nice and adhered. And then I'm going to just cut the paper down, and I don't think this will fit. Oh, it would, but there's a tiny bit on there. So I'm wondering if I just cut a strip of this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, before you even think about putting the next piece down, you really do need to cut it down to size. So cut any bits that are sort of hanging over, and you really do need to do those holes. Otherwise, I've done it before. Yeah, it can be a little bit tricky to find those holes again without destroying it. So at every stage, you're always wanting to put these holes in and trim down your paper. I'm just going to do that. So nearly there. Just a few left. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with my glue again, making sure to get right up to those edges, so that our paper doesn't yeah, come away. So do that like so, and then I have realised I'm putting glue all over, and actually we want to glue this bit down first. So let's put this on just so that we've got that edge covered. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop some glue all over this again. Oh, I didn't want to right up to the edge, did I? We can easily get rid of that though. So it's all good. And I'm just going to line this up like so. Right there. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, does it? That looks all right. Okay, so feeling much better now about that, and it's all the same colour, which is even better. So all I'm going to do is we're just going to go around and trim down all that excess like this. Okay, and just get rid of these bits here, and then I'm going to redo these holes. So, and then we can put our book back together, and I think we can definitely say that we are finished. So I really do hope today, guys, that you've enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of mixed media, which I absolutely love, and I have to say I definitely do not do enough of it on my channel. I love every part of mixed media. I love getting dirty, and I love sharing it with you guys as well. I love sharing my passion for it as well. So yeah, it's always nice to do something with you. So this is going to go on first, so we put this back on like so, and then we need our back page, and I think I want that bit as the back page and that bit as the in page. You can't really even see where I've patched it up. How cool is that? Oh, I'm chuffed to bits with that. And then, so we've done that, and then all I'm going to do is just close this up just by squeezing those together like so. Okay, and then we put it so that we can close it. There we are. And there you have it. That is my book that I have created. So there's the back and the inside, and it just looks so much better, doesn't it? Having it all, I'm just making sure that's good. It is. And then there's the front. How beautiful is that? So I'm hoping the recipient really likes it. But yeah, thank you so much, Jane, very, very much for this, for sending me those bits and pieces. So that's what has inspired this. How gorgeous is that? So yeah, I've had a really nice time putting it together. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, guys. Also, please do give a thumbs up, leave me a comment. It really does help. The best way to support my channel is by actually watching my videos and leaving those comments. It really is, because then it helps the algorithm. I'm just thinking I might pop that on the back. Let's pop that on the back. Oh, I was going to put souffle on as well, wasn't I? Should I still put souffle on? I think so. No, actually I'm not. I'm going to leave it because I don't want to ruin it. After all that effort we put in, I think sometimes you need to know when to stop. So, and I think that's my cue to stop. But yeah, I think that's nice. I'll have a little handmade sign at the back. I'm just going to put my glue away. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you again. Yeah, so I was saying the best way to support my channel is to actually watch my videos, and also to you know, give me a thumbs up and a comment. It helps the algorithm yeah, spread my videos more, if that makes any sense. Please do share these videos as well with your friends if you think they will like them, because that's also a really good way to support me. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.